Yeah, I mean, more than anything, I think it's important for us all to get to know each other a little bit, for the nerves and the excitement and all of the anxiety and the energy to kind of come out and let them play on the field a little bit and start to get landed. And, you know, I think we achieved some of that today.
Jesse, how long does it take for a group to come together?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. You know, I mean, it's something that we're going to work on as a staff and as a team, is to now both the mentality of the group and then the soccer of the group now is just going to take time for everything to come together. But there's good men, there's good young men on this team, and you know, you can see that there's some competitors, so we feel good about that. Yeah, we built this to have a group of guys that are competitive, that want to share the ball, that want to pass the ball, that want to think and play and move, and so, you know, that's some of what you see today, because we're going to emphasize that as a staff, but that's even the kinds of players that we tried to get. Yeah, he's on our team, you know, and he's, you know, for those of you who don't know Brian, he's a great professional, and he's a competitor, you know, and I've seen that from him, from everything from playing against him to watching him play from afar to working with him on the national team. He's a competitor, and every day he'll bring it, and I know he still wants to be a winner on this team and help this team, you know, be a winner.
You know, it's a new team, and you know, one of the challenges is to get to know everybody as quickly as possible, and you know, try to set an example, and you know, good start. Yeah, you know, I'll be completely honest with you guys. You know, I would have loved to finish my career in Houston. You know, especially because they're opening up a brand new stadium there. It was something I was planning on, but you know, I'm a professional, and you know, sometimes you don't get what you always want, and you know, over the past 2 months I've come to cope with that and deal with it, and you know, come to the city and play for the teammates and the fans, and can't thank the fans enough. You know, they reached out to me over Twitter and you know, wish me nothing but good luck here, and you know, for me it's about being a professional and winning games, and you know, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm a competitive guy, and I'm going to give it everything I can. I do want to eventually retire in a Dynamo uniform, be it a trade at the end of the year. You know, hopefully can accomplish that. You know, nothing against Montreal. I definitely come up here, and you know, I've been to a new city, opening up a new team before, obviously in Houston, and you know, the challenges with that, and you know, the excitement that comes with it. And you know, I'm definitely excited. I've heard nothing but great things about the city of Montreal, being a beautiful place and having beautiful people, and you know, I need to learn a little bit of French apparently. So, yeah, from my last experiences of starting a new team in a new city, well, it wasn't a new team, but it was a new city, there's a lot of excitement. You know, I mean, look at all you guys here today. I mean, it's fantastic, you know, and the ownership has done the right things as far as you know, treating the players in the right way and moving forward, and you know, hopefully players on the field can build a winning brand and make the fans happy.
I think it's all teams do this. Even in Europe, you go to camp, it's because to be away from distractions, to isolate, and it helps players to know each other even more, because when you usually finish training at home, you go home, relax, but we don't really stick together as well, and over there we'll have no choice, and it's an important process of the team to get to know each other off the pitch and on the pitch. So I think and also I think the coach wants us to be on grass as much as possible, so it's going to be it's a great learning process, and I think it helps to gel faster. To be honest, you have to go day by day. Everybody wants to make the playoffs, everybody wants to win, but this is a process that we have to go day by day to build a team, and it's going to go game by game and see during the season how it goes. Then we can actually maybe step up the standard and where we want to be at. Of course, from the get-go, we want to make the playoffs, but you have to build a team that's solid to compete the whole season. It's 34 games, and then after that, the playoffs. So we have to start going for game by game, and then after that, halfway through the season, we can assess what it looks like for the second half.
Yeah, it sure is. It's you know, it's not easy to manage mentally. It's something that weighs on your mind after practice, before practice. But you know, the first day is gone now. You kind of know what to expect, and it'll only get better. It's been a while. We've touched the ball and getting the fitness in. So by the end of training, I started feeling a lot more comfortable with the ball. and I expect it to get a lot better. No, just obviously doing the best I can, but just keep doing what I've been doing. There's a lot of things that brought me to this position, and I just got to keep staying consistent in the back and being smart with the ball. Staying physical in my play as a center back, and leading as much as I can.
It's all new. It's all new. For me as a forward, it's excited because the service are good, and it's up to me to find my space and to make good runs and to finish the play. So it's really exciting. Yeah, I was nervous. The first drill I was a little nervous, but then I felt fine. I felt when you play with good players, you become. I think you become better if you're up to the challenge. And I'm here to. I came here to do my best, and I'm going to give everything I have and see what happens.